Hello, hello. Hi, how are you? We're finally here.
Okay.
How are
Yeah,
you?
here we are. I am very well, thank you. How are you?
Good,
Great.
good. Yeah, I'm so excited. I have my come here. One of my puppies here with me. So
Oh, you're so cute.
this
His
is
name is
Bella.
Oh, hi Bella. Hi. Oh, very nice to have you tonight, or for you the morning,
Yeah.
afternoon.
Afternoon. Yeah, yeah.
Afternoon, yes. Yes, thank you for making time. You
Sure.
are almost coming to Turkey for a surgery,
I'm
yes?
so excited. Yeah.
Yes, I think mostly people wanted to know how you prepare for it. What are the preparations
Yeah, it has been
beforehand?
yes, it has been quite the preparation for me just because I take my health very seriously and and I also like to do workouts and that's just part of my life is
Yes,
working out and being fit and so I have made sure that I'm strong because after surgery, especially I'm having a tummy tuck and the liposuction, I want to make sure that I'm strong, for my recovery and trying to make sure that I make it easier on myself, for
yeah.
after. And also, I wanted to get to a certain weight that I want to be.
That's very important. Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to get to my ideal weight, which I just reached it today.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And there's other things like leaving my home in the US and going overseas. I had to get my puppies their sitter ready to go, to stay with their sitter and just all the things that it takes to leave for a while and but I'm really grateful that I get to just stay there for the week after because if I came home, I know I would be doing too much at home.
Yes, and it's not very good. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
exactly.
um, and I've also been, I went and saw my primary care provider here in the US. And I just want to know for myself because I am 52 years old almost, I want to make sure that all of my lab work is good before I leave. Make sure everything looks good. And so far,
Have you
everything's
done?
great.
Yeah, perfect. Have you done blood tests?
I did.
And
Yep.
yes, we also do blood tests in
Hmm.
Turkey, of course, regular tests
Hmm.
before you go into the
Good.
surgery. Hemoglobin level is very important, for
Hmm.
example.
Hmm.
But if you already have done it, it's very good. Yes.
Yeah.
So then we know that everything is good.
I'll have to share them with you so you can tell me if I need to fix anything. um, yeah. So, but
Yes.
everything looks good on this end, and just really, really excited about getting this done. I can't believe it's already here. You know,
How many days left?
um,
No.
less than 2 weeks, so less than 14 days. It's I leave around the first of the month, so yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
We will be waiting for you. Don't worry.
I'm ready. I'm ready. And
Yes.
I'm really excited because I get to go on a tour the day before surgery. So I got there a little early so we could do that and do some sightseeing before surgery.
Is there something specifically you want to see?
I want to go shopping at the bazaar.
Of course.
And I want to eat. I want to eat some good food.
Yeah, okay, okay. That's easy to arrange. Yes, there is a lot of shopping area. I mean, Istanbul is popular also with the malls, a lot of malls. If you like them, shopping malls.
Hmm.
I think you do.
Yeah, yeah. I really like more of the outdoor though, like the bazaar,
Yes,
the
bazaar.
outdoor. Yeah, I like that more, I think. So, and just really, I like to immerse myself in the culture wherever I go, and
Mm-hmm.
I like to go where you go to eat, or where anybody that lives
Of
there would
course.
go to eat, not some place that's for tourists.
Yes.
So I really like to do more of that too.
You have one day, so we will arrange a day at the historical center, like
Hmm.
Grand Bazaar and Hagia Sophia, around these areas. You can do some shopping. It will take you the whole day because it's so big. It's very beautiful.
Yes.
And then you can eat something. With Shannon, right? Shannon is also coming.
Shannon, yes. So my friend Shannon, she had surgery with you um, a, about, I think it was at the end of last year, early this year, and had amazing results. I never even knew that you did this there. I had no idea. I was not up to,
You didn't know.
I didn't know about Turkey
Oh,
and for
surgery in
surgery.
Turkey is so popular.
Yeah. And
Yes.
and she came back and she showed me and she looked so good and I was like, I want to do this. And so my husband works, sometimes out of our country, so he's not, able to go with me, but she is able to go with me. And yeah, so we're going together, and she's gonna help take care of me while I'm there. And after the surgery, she'll be with me and fly home with me and push me in the wheelchair. So
Okay. You were mentioning about you reached your ideal weight.
mhm.
You have reached what have you done? Did you follow a diet?
So I really like to just prioritize my protein intake, which is also really important for recovery. Having that extra protein in your system is so good for recovering from surgeries. I've had some surgeries in my life, and I've done a lot of research on the nutritional,
Yes.
what works nutritionally. More so, I would rather have my food be my medicine than drugs be my medicine.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I try the most natural approach. I also like to use a lot of essential oils. But I will tell you that, prioritizing my protein, I eat more of an animal based diet. So a lot of meat, a lot of, just protein, eggs, and that kind of thing. And, I put real cream in my coffee. I don't put the fake stuff in there. And I try to reduce all of the preservatives that especially American food has really bad. Like the UK does not allow a lot of the same ingredients that they allow in America. It's just so toxic, our food here. So I have to be really careful. Like I buy all of my meat from a ranch locally. Any fruits, I try to be really careful, make sure they're seasonal and not sprayed with pesticides. So I'm really kind of hyper focused on my food already, but that's really helped me with losing the weight. I walk a lot. I walk with my dogs every day. Just love to get
That's very
outside.
helpful.
Yeah, get that morning sun and enjoy, being outdoors. I used to weight lift a lot. I haven't really done a lot of that lately just because I have really good muscle mass already. And I've wanted to just spend more time outdoors right now because it's so nice here where I live in Colorado.
Oh.
I live in I live in the mountains, so it's a little cooler here than it is anywhere else in the US. So it's nice to be.
We need some cool weather now in Izmir. It's more than 40 degrees. It's really hot in here.
I heard it's very hot there.
It's really hot.
Hmm.
Okay. Did you already pack your suitcase? Do you have an advice what to pack?
Oh, yeah. So I have a whole suitcase set. Really what my friend Shannon told me, she said you just need big loose pants, for after having a tummy tuck done.
Okay,
Um,
pants.
and
Important.
zip up tops. Yes.
Zipper tops.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
Important.
I have like pajamas that have the button up, and
Button
mhm.
pajamas.
And I also brought this isn't to wear necessarily, but they're things that you put on your legs, and they have pressure, so they tighten and then release and then tighten and then release, and you have them.
Socks, maybe.
Well, I have those too. I have the socks, but I also got the actual machines that you put on that's battery operated, and or
Oh.
yeah, you can recharge it, and it helps, with giving your legs the circulation, and it has pressure, kind of like a blood pressure cuff on your arm when it's constantly going. It's like that for your legs. And so I got a set of those because I have a very long plane flight home after. So
How many hours was it?
it's going to be 18 hours to get there, and then coming back Probably about the same, but we go back in time going home, so it's different. But yeah, it's going to be 2 days of travel to get there. So, yeah, our first leg is overnight to Europe and then to England, and then from there we go to Turkey. So,
Because you are flying really long,
hmm
we wanted to put that 1 day break before the surgery. It's advised that you
hmm
have a break 1 day after very long flights.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So,
know that. That's good
yeah,
to know. Hmm
yes, that's the reason you have that break. Because now, if you come from Europe, 3 hours flight, 4 hours flight, okay, the next day surgery, that's doable. But when you are flying really, really long, like yourselves,
hmm
the 18 hours, then 1 day break is good to do.
Okay. Well, now I know
Bonus.
why you did that.
Now you know why you have the time.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, yes. What else? So you have the pants, you have the socks, you have the pajamas.
Yeah. I have the big granny panties, just in case. um, and then a sports bra, a really light sports bra, just because, you know,
Comfortable, maybe.
yeah, I want something comfortable, and I'm only bringing one because I don't want to be putting it on and off, over my head. So that, yeah, it'll probably just stay on once I put it on. Um, and then I have just mostly like really cute little zipper top outfits, like with little joggers or something, and then really loose, lightweight pajamas and pants.
Do
Hmm
you lift stuff normally in your daily life? Do you
Yes.
do lifting?
hmm
A lot of it?
Yes.
A lot? What do you lift?
Right now, I'm actually doing some remodeling in my home, and I'm building a studio for my makeup and skincare that I do. And so I'm painting and putting furniture together and moving furniture around, um
Okay.
so that's kind of the functional lifting that I do. But I mean, I was, like I said, lifting a lot in the gym, going to the gym, to the fitness center, but I've been more walking lately with the dogs, doing more of that.
Okay. Not after the tummy tuck. Not after the
Yeah,
tummy
I
tuck.
know. So that's why I'm
Okay.
trying to get everything done before I go.
Okay.
And so I have 12 chairs to put together. Oh my, pink. They're all pink like this.
You still have a week? No, 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks.
Yep, I still have some time. And then
Okay.
I'm going to hire some people to come in and help too, just so I can get it done. Yeah, so,
That's good. Some help works always.
and then after I'll have, hopefully have some help around here after if I need it. Maybe to walk the dogs. I have a girl that walks the dogs if I need that, but just because they pull a little bit, they're little, but still. But I know I should be walking a lot after surgery, right?
Yes, you need to walk.
Hmm
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the nurses, they will walk you the next day. They come into your room and they try to stand you up, walk you in the room, little movements, going to toilet, stuff like this. So just do what they say, as they say, because this is necessary, a part of the
Right.
aftercare.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm pretty good. After surgery, I try to push myself and get up and walk. But the good thing is I won't be pushing myself to do chores around the house, or, it's not
Oh
like
yeah, that's not, you
I don't have
cannot
to
do
do
that.
laundry. I don't have to do dishes, and those are the things that when you're at home and you have surgery, you tend to do too much because you have things that need to get done. And so I really like that I'm going to be in a hotel after the hospital and not have anything to do but sit there and
Yeah,
sleep.
that's why you stay. Yes, and because also you need to go for a checkup, of course.
Hmm
That's why you need the week. Yes, in the hospital also, yeah, they try. They are very helpful if you need anything. Obviously, you can also call us if there is something you want to ask. But Shannon knows everything, I'm sure.
She does. The other thing she told me was to bring some snacks that I might want to have.
Oh yes, maybe some local things if you want from
hmm
US
Yeah,
that
so
you
I
want to
brought
have.
like some. I've already got almost everything packed. I'm ready. There's Shannon right there. She said yes.
Okay, Shannon.
So I've already packed like almost everything. It's crazy. Oh, I was going to tell you the other thing is I brought an extra suitcase it would be empty, but I moved some things over to it. But that way, when we come back with all of our things that we buy, we have an extra suitcase to put everything in.
Oh, wow, that's a big shopping plan.
Yeah. We're thinking Christmas shopping. We can just go ahead and get a lot of that out of the way. So, yeah.
No, definitely good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so we're excited for that. And my husband, he grew up some of his childhood in Turkey, and then he went back again to visit as a young adult, and he's over in that part of the world right now. So he was really excited that I'm going there too. He's really excited. I'm like, can you just sneak away from work for a few days and come see me?
No, that would be good.
But I don't think he can, but we'll see.
Whereabouts is he now? Where is he?
I probably shouldn't tell you. So
Okay.
he's in that part of the world though. He'll be in the same time zone. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. So
Okay, all right.
yeah.
So do you have any other things you want to say to people who are thinking about the surgery?
I do. You know what?
Yes.
I've had a lot of people who have questioned me for doing this, who have said, are you sure you want to go and do this? Are you sure? Are you sure? I even had someone today send me a video that to kind of scare people out of going there for surgery. But here's the thing. I have done extra research. I have researched Fly Health. I have researched my doctor. I have researched the hospital where I'll be. I have done due diligence, and there is nothing out there at all that makes me nervous about this. Nothing. Everything, all 5-star reviews, great reviews. I've not seen anything negative. It is all good. And I've done a lot of research into this. So that's why I feel really confident and comfortable. And so I know some people, whenever they schedule something like this and people find out, they might say, oh, I don't know. Are you sure? Well, I feel really, really safe and comfortable doing this. And so did I. Yeah. Shannon's saying, so did I. And they were amazing from the start to the end. Absolutely. And that's how I feel too. And that's every review that I've read has said, not only are you great during the, process of getting there, but the aftercare. And when you get home, if you have questions, like all of that, you don't just drop your people because they paid you and now they're okay. Well, they're not your problem anymore. You're there the whole time and from start to finish, and even all the aftercare, even after you get home. And I feel really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
because our service is not just a product. You don't buy an apple, for example, or a bread or something that you go to a shop, buy, pay for it, and then they never see you again. But no, you are being operated, and it's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
We take it seriously. We want to feel everyone special, and that they are being taken care. Of course, there are maybe things during the way, or there are concerns that things need to be corrected. We do our best, what is in our hands, the best power we can do, and always try to listen, even when you are back home.
Right.
So that's very important that everyone is positive about it, positive about us, about the doctor, the hospital, our service. That's important. I know what people are sometimes sending the videos on social media, some negative reviews maybe, or people
but they're not about you. They're not about Fly Health. They're about other doctors. And you're going to have that in any country. You're going to have bad doctors in every country. So the thing is, just make sure you do your research. And I feel like anyone can trust Fly Health, for their needs, that you'll connect them with the right surgeon and the right hospital and all the right places. So yeah.
Yes, things can go wrong in any country, like you say. It goes wrong once in Turkey, and poof, it's a big news. It's people think, oh, it's Turkey, and it's not good, but that's not true. I mean, there are really, really good results. one thing goes wrong, it can happen. It's not a good thing, but it can happen in every country.
Right.
It's not specifically in Turkey. But really good to have you
Thank you. Thank you.
here. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to meeting you. Will I meet you in person?
Not me, my colleagues.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I won't get to see you in person. I was going to
But
bring
we
you a
will be in
gift.
contact.
I was going to bring you a gift from the US.
Oh, just bring. I will take it.
Okay, we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you somehow.
No problem.
Okay.
No, don't worry about the gift, but have a safe flight, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
See you soon.
bye-bye.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.